Today, I've come with two important topics, and you've gotten to listen very, very carefully. Today, I'm going to talk about time, the concept of time, and success. I'm going to talk about two concepts. One is called time, and the other is called success. The concept of time and the concept of success. The concept of timing, the art of timing, is a very, very important concept in human life, which we are supposed to know. Leero nzize okwogera ku miramwa ebiri, ng'emiramwa egyo gikwatagana ku time, obudde, n'enkulaakulana oba n'okwachivinga ebintu omuntu by'ayagala, what we call success. Now, success, the concept success, what is success? You all know what success is. But today I want to talk about the disadvantages of success. Of course, we have advantages of success that you guys already know, but we also have disadvantages of success. In the world and in life, everything has two sides. There is always the good side and always the bad side. Now, today I want to talk about the bad side of success. Now, all of us, when we are born, there is a spirit in us that drives us to fight and work for success and work to be successful. All of us have that drive in us that pushes us to work and be successful. However, none of us always discovers the disadvantages of success. We don't always pay attention to the disadvantages of success. What am I saying? When we set our goals and we achieve them, many times we don't know when to quit. Many human beings, many successful people do not know when to say goodbye. Now, this drive to success always blinds us to not when to say goodbye, to get to understand that it is the right time for us to quit. We get blindfolded by the benefits and the hype of success. No one gets to know that it is time to leave. In fact, many African leaders never know when to quit, never know when to say goodbye. That is one of the disadvantages of success. Success, you need to know that whenever a person reaches the highest level of success in his life, the next stage is falling down. Whenever someone reaches success, the next thing is to come down logically. When you go, the highest you go, and you do not realize that this is how far I must go, the more dangerous it becomes for you, the successful person. It becomes more dangerous for you who has achieved that success. The next step after success is falling down. Now, very few know that concept. Now, you'll find that all African leaders are always overtaken by their own success. Never be a hostage of your own success. In fact, one of the great thinkers said, always master the art of timing. I'm now talking about time in relation to success. Never go beyond the time you anticipated to do something. Always master the art of timing. Never be too late, but also never be too early. Always know when to leave, always know when to quit. Always detect the moment of departure. You must always detect that this is the right moment. Most of our leaders do not know when to say goodbye. And I'm talking about the African leaders. They are always blinded by their own success. And normally, their own success becomes their own their own success becomes their downfall. They become hostages of their own success. Now, timing comes in that no human being is a master of time. No human being is above time. No matter how powerful you are, no matter how successful you are, you cannot command time. There is no human being that has the ability to command time. That is why the philosopher said, always know, be the master, learn the art of timing. Never be too late and never be too early. Always know when to leave, always know when to say goodbye, always detect the right moment to do something. In fact, it goes further to say, do not go past your mark. Whenever you set a goal, never go past the goals you've set. Never go past the objectives you aimed for. In victory, know when to stop. Those are words of one of the philosophers. In victory, know when to stop. Never be taken by your own success. Never become a hostage of your own success. This message goes to our leaders and all ordinary people. Whenever you set a goal in life, know when to quit and know when to say goodbye. Otherwise, if you do not, you are going to be brought down by the very success you've achieved. That is nature, and nature is constant. In the heat of victory, we normally tend to become arrogant. We become overconfident. We tend to think that we know everything. We get caught up by the desire to continue. The desire to continue doing the same things. We get blindfolded by the success we have achieved. And one of the disadvantages of success is the desire to continue. And when you continue, you create more enemies for yourself. You actually get more problems. Simply because the extra time you are engaging into, you never planned for it. You make more mistakes in extra time. You're tired, but you don't want to accept that you're tired. Success has overtaken you. That is why I'm saying always master the art of timing. So we need to discuss time in relation to success. That is when we can get the right concept and understand what I'm talking about much, much better. Always know when to say goodbye. And that is one of the biggest problems of our African leaders. They don't know when to say goodbye. Therefore, there is no strategy. There's no substitute for strategy and good planning. Set a goal, and when you achieve that goal, please stop. And others continue from there. Never have in you a temptation of thinking that you are the one to complete everything. Now, that is a temptation of human nature. We always think that we are the ones to start and complete. And that's when we go wrong. We need to know when to stop, and other people take over from where we have stopped. Just to avoid the disadvantages of being overtaken by our own success. Never be a hostage of your own success. Now, when I put on my glasses properly and evaluate all the African leaders who have been removed from power through coups and revolutions and maybe strikes, it is because they outlived their time. They went beyond where they were supposed to stop. Robert Mugabe, Colonel Muammar Gaddafi, Bashir of Sudan, all those African leaders, they were overtaken by their own success. They became hostages of their own success. That is why the great philosopher said, do not go past the mark. Within the victory, know when to stop. Know when to quit. Because after there, you become arrogant. You become overconfident. You create more enemies because the extra time you are running, you never planned for it. Now, I am here to educate, because they say ndino omuto akubira engoma n'ozina. The Bagandas say even a young child can drum for you and you dance. Let us not ignore the concept of time and success. The disadvantages of success. You've normally seen that very many successful people die miserably. They end up committing suicide. The man has been so successful. He has done everything in life, but he didn't know when to say goodbye. He didn't know when to stop. He didn't know when to retire. In fact, in the African DNA, the genes of retiring do not exist. The genes of retiring, of saying goodbye in the African DNAs do not exist. I'm therefore calling upon you to always contemplate on these two very serious concepts of timing and success. Because if you don't, the ecosystem will automatically eject you. Why do you wait for the ecosystem? Because in life, there is what we call alpha and omega. The beginning and the end. Now, why don't we take advantage before the ecosystem ejects us? Because in either way it will eject you. Time. No one is a master of time. We shall always do whatever we have done, but do not be deceived that you are the one to start and you'll be the one to complete. No. That is a fallacy. That is a temptation that all African people are faced with, and leaders, most especially our leaders. Who told you that it is you to complete every mission? Who told you? Therefore, this message goes to our leaders. Know when to say goodbye and know when to quit before it is too late. Always master the art of timing. Never be too late, but also never be too early. Know when to leave, know when to say goodbye, and know when to quit. And finally, always detect the right moments of time. Don't wait for time to come for you itself, because it will automatically come for you. Because none of us can control time. You can do everything you want to do, but you always do with it the confinements of time. No human being has the ability to stop time from moving because he's busy somewhere or he's busy doing something. Always human beings operate within the parameters of time. None of us, no matter how powerful you are, has the ability to tell time to stop. You stop because I'm busy doing something else. No. No matter who you are, you'll always be the one to follow time. Not time following you. That is why I've said, man is a slave of time. Time is the master of all human nature. Everything that is done on earth is done within the parameters of time. It is done within the dictates of time. It is time that dictates everything that we do, which shows that all of us lie within the docket of time. All of us lie within the parameters of time. So, never be too late and never be too early. Always know when to quit. Always know when to say goodbye. And never be tempted to think that it is you to complete every assignment. No. That's the temptation our African leaders always have fallen into. They think that they are the ones to start and they are the ones to end. In the middle, they get caught up and they die miserably. And this message also goes to all ordinary people. In whatever you do, set your goals and know when to quit. Know when to say goodbye and know when to tell other people that please continue from where I have stopped. That's the message I have for today. You have seen many successful people die miserably, commit suicide, because they didn't know when to say goodbye. They did not master the time, the concept of timing. They were overtaken by their own success. They became slaves of their own success. They became hostages of their own success. Please, never be caught by your own success. Never be brought down by your own success. Many people have been brought down by their own success. Please, do not become a victim of success. Do not become a victim of the disadvantages of success. Set goals, and within victory or after victory, always know when to quit. Therefore, I conclude the concept of time and success. No one is a master of time. No matter who you are, no matter how powerful you are, you will always operate within the parameters of time. No one can ever stop time from moving because it's busy. No, we shall always, all of us, follow the dictates of time. Therefore, there is time for everything. There is a beginning and there is an end. But please always ensure that you prepare for the good end. And always at the back of your head, get to know that you do not control time, that time is above you. Time is above human nature. I therefore conclude this video, and I wish you well. I'm called Sober. You can go to my YouTube account, subscribe, search Robert Chalimpa, subscribe. We shall continue to discuss these issues in details along the way. Therefore, today, I wish to stop here, but please take those two concepts very seriously in life. Know when to say goodbye, know when to quit, and please never become a hostage of your own success, because the next level after success, the next step after success is falling down. Therefore, do not allow to fall down. Always detect when to quit before you become a victim, before you become a hostage of both time and your own success. Goodbye. Bye for now. I'm called Sober. I sign out. Have a good time.